Good morning, Michael.
Oh, no, 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 no. I am not Michael.
Hey, good morning, Evan.
No. I'm not Evan. I'm Willy Wonka!
Oh, okay, sorry, Mr. Wonka.
The Willy Wonka golden ticket promotional idea is probably the best idea I've ever had. In fact, it's probably the best idea that anyone has ever had. 3 days ago, I slipped one golden ticket into one of our new throtlVIP gold merch boxes. This entitles one new VIP member to spend $500 on throtl.com. If you're an existing member, don't worry, you're automatically entered to win an awesome detail package from Meguiar's. It will be an amazing day for one new VIP member and one existing member. If you're interested, check out the link in the video description and join VIP.
Good morning, Mr. Wonka. Here are your messages.
All right, what is up, guys? We finally made it over here to Delicious Tuning. I was trying to drive super carefully just because I know the car is not tuned. It is running the factory injectors right now, but we made it here to Delicious Tuning. They got some cool stuff here always. Got Porsche race car. Let me grab my mask and head inside, say what's up to the boys. I know we will be getting it on the dyno. We'll be comparing 91 octane to the E85 with the Delicious Tuning Flex Fuel kit on the Ecotech software. Here are new injectors. Yeah, Mickey did that. So these are 1200cc fuel injector clinic injectors. This is a new partner of ours, so these are actually on the site now too, which is cool. But we're gonna let you guys install it because you guys are pros. Here's the keys, sir.
Cool.
Thank you.
We'll take care of it.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow, guys.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Throttle Vlog. I'm your host, Mickey Andrade, and I'm here in sunny Oceanside, California at Delicious Tuning. And that's because we've brought our 2018 Subaru WRX STI to have it tuned after doing some upgrades to the fuel system and the intake system and the exhaust system. One other thing you guys probably noticed is this awesome sweatshirt that I'm wearing today. This is one of our new merches for this Subaru drop. It has all of the car sponsors on it on the sleeve here. Our play off of the Subaru STI rally artwork with the throttle integration, which we think is super rad. Obviously has the blue and fluorescent yellow pop, which we love so much. If you guys are into this, it'll be available on throtll.com very soon, so check out our merch. We're gonna head in now. Let's toss our masks on and see what Bill and the boys are up to. Well, we made 286.4 horsepower we're happy with that. So it should actually do pretty well on E85, which is what we basically built it to run on. And now we're going to move on to the Sunoco Race Fuel E85-R and see what it can do.
The module they installed, so from Delicious Tuning, it actually has a Bluetooth connection. So with Bluetooth, we actually made an app, and that app will actually connect to it and actually read the ethanol content and even the fuel pressure. On yours, we didn't add the fuel pressure in, so it's just going to show 0.
Yeah.
But right now, you can see it actually says 13%. I do have the car in the on position right now, not running, just on. But what we'll do is we record it, so as soon as I turn the car on, you'll see the fuel start flowing into the engine. You'll see the ethanol content actually go up live.
So it's going through your sensor that's metering it.
Yep.
And then once it meters it, it's going to give us what that percentage
Correct.
is on the screen.
Yep.
Really cool, and you can do this right on your telephone, which is awesome. So Bill's going to fire up the car, and we'll see how many percentiles we go up here. So 55%. What does that equate to?
55% ethanol.
Okay. So we hope it goes higher than that, right? We didn't have that much octane in there.
No, it looks like there's still some room in there, so if we wanted, we could add another couple gallons in.
Yeah, I can do that real quick.
Looks like you might do almost 3 more gallons.
Okay.
Solid 2 gallons.
Let me do that. Let's try to get that number a little higher.
Okay. Let's do it.
More race fuel, baby! So I just threw a few more gallons of the E85-R. We're going to try to get this percentage up over 60%. So let's see where we ended up. So Bill, the whole idea behind this is to get that ethanol rating as high as possible.
Yeah, I mean, ideally we would like to have it like 80, but
80%?
if you get 60 or so and higher, it's usually pretty good.
Okay.
Because anything above 60, 80, you're not going to get a whole lot more out of.
Okay. And does a full tank of ethanol rate at 100%, or how does that work?
Full tank will read, actually with this, it should be pure 85.
Yeah.
Well, like at the pump, it'll range anywhere from legally, anywhere from 51
okay.
to like 87.
Okay.
Anywhere in the country. I mean, they can range a lot.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're about 61% now.
Wow. I'm shocked.
So you still probably had like, I mean, this is almost a 17-gallon tank.
Yeah, big tank.
You put about 13 in.
Yeah.
It's full, so you probably had about 3 or 4 gallons of 91 in there.
Okay. So it's diluting that ethanol rating. So we're in good shape. I'll let you do your thing, brother. Well, hopefully you guys can hear me over the fans, but that's a pretty big jump for one. That's the first pool, and I don't know what else he's doing, but it might be the last one we need. He did 330. That's a 44 horsepower more just on the E85-R. If we left right now, I'd be happy. But I think he's going to pull some more out of it. Torque's about just under 340. Okay, well that's a wrap for today's dyno video here at Delicious Tuning. I've got Bill, the mastermind here, behind the E85 kit that we installed on our STI here. And it looks like the car did about the numbers you were anticipating. So about 330 horsepower, 390 feet-pound of torque, which I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah, we kept it below the 400 mark because we found that's usually about the threshold.
Okay,
where things
start having problems.
Like rod snapping. So.
Yeah, we don't want to snap any rods. So for stock downpipe, stock cats in place. Pretty decent number?
Oh yeah, it's pretty solid for this car.
Okay, and so you see heaps of these. So you kind of already knew before we even got on the rollers. You gave me those numbers. Like, this is probably what it's going to be, and you were dead on. So it just goes to show how many of these cars he's actually done, and in his head, he already knew with the mods we had where we were going to land or thereabouts. So we're happy with that. We feel confident that when we hand this car off to its new owner, there's still some tunability left in it. So we're super happy. Bill, thank you so much for taking a bunch of time out here today to do this with us. And also having the fuel injectors installed by your local mechanic here. So one thing I love about coming here is they always have little tricks with the SI drive switch that's in the center console.
Pretty cool on these. We can actually use the integrated SI drive that comes with the car. So we actually have 3 modes. So there's the I, the S, and the S sharp. So the S sharp is your high boost map, usually about 22 to 23 peak boost. The S mode will actually be more like 18 pounds to 19 pounds, and then the I drive is like economy mode. You're gonna feel like 16 pounds of boost. It definitely feels a lot more lethargic. Doesn't feel as peppy and fun, but your gas mileage actually does go up a tiny bit from that.
So if you're going on a road trip and you're on the freeway, you don't need to be boosting around, you can just throw that thing in.
Oh yeah, and actually if you're like even having fun with somebody and you just want a little more power and you're an S, just hit S sharp on the fly and you got more power.
And it's gonna do it just like that.
Instantaneously.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Bill. As always, we love spending time here because they have great hospitality and they make sure our cars are running fantastic. So if you guys are in the market for an E85 kit for your Subaru or many other platforms, actually, you've got a few
we're
others.
Expanding in some other platforms this year too.
Coming, so keep an eye on Delicious Tuning's Instagram page, their website. If you guys haven't already entered to win, pick up some new throtl merch. Head on over to our store, pick up some parts. Every dollar you spend will be an entry into winning this awesome STI. I hope I'm handing you the keys.
Hi, I'm Bill from Delicious Tuning. We're based in Vista, California. We focus mainly on Subarus. Some Evos, GTRs, BRZ is our biggest market. I've been tuning for about 20 years now. I bought my Subaru Impreza 2.5RS back in 1999 and started modifying it literally the day I came off the lot. I moved out to California from Vermont. I was a programmer back then, had a programming degree, math degree. I moved out to Silicon Valley and started programming out there during the internet boom. I put a turbo kit on my car and there was no engine management systems back then. It was basically piggybacks and they weren't even that great back then. I finally wired in a standalone engine management system into the car, started tuning on that. Then I finally started my own business from there. After that, I started working with Crawford Performance. Got to work with Ken Block on Gymkhana 1, Gymkhana 2. I tuned both those cars. They were both Subarus before he went to Ford. Worked with Travis Pastrana, Dave Mera. And then from there, I moved down to Southern California, started doing more and more stuff down here in San Diego area. The biggest market though is I jumped into the BRZ market early on and bought myself a car and really try to help the community as much as I can. And I feel like I've done a pretty good job. But our biggest thing is flex fuel kits. We offer our own proprietary flex fuel kit. We started making that back in 2010, prior to Cobb, prior to Ecutech even having anything available. And then around 2012, 2013, when we were really into the BRZ market, Ecutech released some software compatibility with the ECU so we could actually release our flex fuel kit with Ecutech. Well, our current flex fuel kit, the one we offer right now, does have some things that make it stand out. One thing is ours is app compatible. So works on iPhone, works on Android. So we do have an app you can download, you can read your ethanol content from it. And we do actually have some safety features built into it that most other kits, actually I don't think any other kits have. So we actually have it built into the actual module itself as a fuel pressure measurement. So if it drops below a certain value, we actually throw the car into like a limp mode. So it'll actually send a signal into the ECU will then throw it into a limp mode to basically protect the engine. And then we've expanded that into the STI markets, WRX markets, Evo market, GTR market, 350Z, 370Z, Miata, pretty much almost anything Japanese. We are expanding into potentially more markets. Porsche I know is one we're looking at, BMWs, and maybe even the new Supra.
Good morning, Delicious Tuning family. Hello. Hello, hello. Well, so our purpose here today is just document what you do as always, and, and make sure you look good, and
I always look good.
You're the authority. So, yeah, we know that, but we got to show the world. Gotcha. Well, we made 286.4 horsepower on this here dyno, which is a heartbreaker dyno. We know it reads about 30 horsepower low.
So I can show you true wheel horsepower if you want to really confuse people.
No, I should explain this as flywheel.
It's flywheel.
So it's flywheel torque.
Right, and it's flywheel horsepower.
Oh, okay.
So it's 17% over what true wheel horsepower is.
Okay. So when they say these cars make 310 from the factory, is that not accurate?
See, this is why the flywheel number doesn't actually equate properly. So this flywheel number is a number that was created by Dyno a long time ago. He was trying to figure out, and this is what I've read online through multiple sources, that he was basically trying to come up with a mathematical formula that would work so that it would always give you a flywheel number without having to actually pull the engine out and put it on an engine dyno.
Right, okay.
So something they could do at the wheel. He never really figured it out, so we ended up just doing a solid number. From what we can tell, it's like 17%.
Okay.
So, and I've seen Mustang dynos use that recently. Well, this is 17%. We show true wheel, or we can show Dynojet numbers, and this is Dynojet numbers right now.
Okay.
And then there's also, let's see, what other?
So should we be happy with this number?
Oh yeah, 286. That's solid. That's wherever.
Okay.
That's for a stock down pipe. Yeah, that's good. Solid.
Okay.